Increased oil consumption with limited oil reserves and an increasing population requires the United States and the rest of the world to find new alternative energy sources that are economical and environmentally safe. Wind energy is not the most popular of the green energy, simply because wind is not consistent. Consequently, the US uses less than 1% of wind energy for its overall energy production each year. Windmills are only effective in windy places, like up high on a hill, near a mountain, or on ocean shore. Future technology needs to focus on placing wind farms in these key locations, which are hundreds of windmills grouped together which can provide power for thousands of homes each year. If new battery technology can be invented to store this energy, it will provide a great new answer for future energy reserves. Solar power is currently the most utilized green energy source in the US. Research shows that an average household can save as much as 75% annually on utility bills with the use of solar panel water heaters. Solar panels are currently only 17% efficient and take 3 to 5 years to yield a return on investment, but then, all solar energy related savings is free and clear. If solar panel efficiency improves substantially through technology, enough energy could be saved in high quality batteries to provide nearly all the electricity a home or business would need. Worldwide, about 20% of all electricity is generated by hydropower. Hydropower provides about 10% of electricity in the United States, and we produce just over 250 billion kilowatt hours per year. In the US, hydropower is produced for an average of 85 cents per kilowatt hour. This is about 50% the cost of nuclear, 40% the cost of fossil fuel, and 25% the cost of using natural gas. Only 2,400 of the nation's 80,000 existing dams are used to generate power. Installing turbines in existing dams presents a promising and cost-effective power source. However, in the last 10 years, the Department of Energy has spent $1.2 billion on research and development of other renewable sources like wind, solar, and geothermal, but only $10 million on hydropower. This area is wide open for improvement. The best aspect of hydro energy is the hydropower is clean. In comparison, it prevents the burning of 22 billion gallons of oil, or 120 million tons of coal each year. Hydropower does not produce greenhouse gases or other air pollutions, and leaves behind no waste. Nuclear energy provides 15% of the world's energy and 19% of the electricity utilized by the United States. Nuclear energy offers tremendous opportunities for future energy production, producing 80 billion kilowatts per year, and could produce all the electrical needs for an entire city. Nuclear energy, however, is associated with numerous problems such as cost, pollution, and environmental safety. Nuclear reactors are expensive to build, averaging $3 to $5 billion. Given there are just over 400 nuclear reactors presently, we would need 400 more just to replace coal production, and 8,000 plants worldwide would still not reduce global warming. Statistics show this would be too slow to meet the demands for future and stay ahead of CO2 production causing global warming. Pollution in the form of nuclear waste, which has a very long half-life, means that this dangerous byproduct must be stored a long time. Nuclear reactors have a poor history of safety, with such known accidents as 3 Mile Island and Chernobyl, Russia. Unless a major change in nuclear energy and nuclear waste is achieved, this is probably not the best pathway for the future alternative energy.
Stop our dependency on oil from other countries and immediately consider offshore drilling. It's currently banned in the United States, and find other alternative energy sources. We have no choice. We're totally dependent. We're the greatest nation in the world and still are not independent in our own energy supply. The best alternative sources of energy are solar energy, hydro energy, wind, and obviously nuclear energy. The ones I think are the best would be solar and wind, because of their renewability. There's an endless supply, they're clean, the systems are relatively simple to set up, and the energy is very simple to distribute. Americans can all be conscious about simple things during the day to conserve energy. They can shut off lights that they're not using, take shorter showers, save up dirty dishes requiring fewer dishwasher cycles, keep the temperature in their houses more reasonable, carpool to work and school, save up all the tasks for one trip to the store instead of a trip every day. Most of the large-scale changes to affect energy conservation should be implemented by our government and use incentives for the American people. These programs could be implementation of hybrid cars that are now expensive but could be made more reasonable through government assistance programs. Further, these cars should be made in America to restore our auto industry and produce more new jobs. We can utilize solar energy panels to heat our water for showers, which is a large part of our utility bills every month. Utilizing better insulation in buildings can reduce the cost of energy bills and energy consumption, which can be subsidized by the government. We can even devise simple systems to store rainwater and use it to water landscapes and also to use for showers.